So I'm following up because I just watched my last video and I was reading through the notes and the things that I was just writing in my free write today. And I want to touch the things that I didn't, which is that, when I'm talking about being your best self and endeavoring, to live your own light and wisdom and trusting that the world will be right, better off because of that. So imagine if we best did ourselves for ourselves first, not duty or should. We do it because there is a yes within us for that thing. It represents something that matters to us, right? Individually. If there was anything else there, it would not be a yes. And so, wow, if we can get a hold of that inherent truth, that doing the yes thing when checked with our highest good, highest self, living by our good, certain conscience, that's truly ours, not handed to us by some other story, then I feel like we're just going to flourish. But then I started to realize, oh God, here's the thing. So I'm a spiritual person, and I feel like on any path, if I'm listening to the warm, as Glennon Doyle puts it, the warm yes in my system, then that's the right thing, right? But then I realized, oh gosh, for people like my husband who were raised in, with strict religious stories, that's not true. Like, your yes, and so many people may be like, yeah, duh, but I was not raised in a religious world where the things that I chose to do or didn't do were dictated by a version of my fate or some commentary on what would happen to me as a result of that. I was free to just live by the kind of person I wanted to be only, not any other stories. But for people who were told that there are things you should not do and things you should do at whatever cost, to this thing, those folks, fuck, I mean, pardon me, that's a world of shit to sort out, right? I mean, trying to get clear on what has been given to you and what is yours is not an easy task, but it's a really important one, I think, because there are a lot of people out there, I think, whose inner beautiful wisdom is actually the light, but it's getting squished by a story that it should be something else. And so we don't get to see that light in the world because it's getting put out, just like throw a blanket over that. Dim that shit down, tone it way down. We don't want to see it. We don't want to hear it. That doesn't exist. Let's not let that light up and come into the world. It made me feel sad. There are sins. I wrote, sinners can't know what's true if their own hearts deny their own wisdom. So they're damned, truly, And I think that's so sad. I wish that could be reconciled, you know? So maybe I am cracking this way open. I did not mean to offend anybody's religious sensibilities. Truly. Forgive me if that has happened, because I know that our spiritual beliefs are sacred and not to be put down or out or judged by other people. And my commentary here, to be really specific, is about the flow of energy and my origin story of what energy is really all about. And like that, I believe original source, is the chi that flows through everything that we all are. And that energy flow, when I tune in with what's right and wrong, I trust my own sense of knowing. So I guess that's a big part of it. That comes from really good self-care. I can trust myself because I take good time to nurture myself. Oh my goodness. Tangents. So that was just a huge, like, kind of like softening, a little pillow there at the end. You can jump off, and please, if I have offended, don't misunderstand. I appreciate what's true for everyone, and if it's in your heart and it's true, this is beautiful. I'm just wanting anyone out there who is feeling what's true and being like, how can that be wrong? It's so good, it's so right. But I have any story from a person or a spiritual belief or whatever it is that I can't do the thing that feels so right and real. That's the place where I'm like, I'm cheering for the thing on the inside that's like, whoa, listen, please. I'm in, I'm in those grandstands or whatever, like, cheering for that voice in you. I think it's important, and I think the world's going to be a better place the sooner we can forgive ourselves, our shit, our sins, our whatever, and accept where we are and who we are and what it is and how we have fucked up or hurt people or been ignorant or whatever it is. Can we just accept where we are, pay attention to what is true, and be accountable, of course, and without weight or shame, open our hearts and engage and connect and commune and come together and be at peace and trust each other. Can't trust someone who doesn't trust themselves and take care of themselves, right? Or at least, like I said in my earlier post, it's scarier for me. I feel safer in a community of people who are speaking what's true to their hearts. Okay. Part 2 over. Bye.